Hey YouTube. So in my last couple videos you kind of saw the not so nice side of me. Now, I want to acknowledge some comments on Facebook. Erica Consigliello comments, "You don't really love, cherish, whatever, Stephanie, or you wouldn't be saying that relationships are a hassle and aren't worth it. You're treating your relationship like it's an accomplishment to check off. You don't seem to care what her decision is. Stop wasting her time. And don't say girls are programmed with a lower libidos, because it's not true and it has nothing to do with what you're cheating on her." Okay. "You fucking sick bastard, using a girl for sex. What the F is wrong with you?" From Nick Brimmer. Okay, yeah, like I'm the first guy to use a girl for sex. Okay. It's complicated with me. I'll just leave it at that. Now, I'm not saying this justifies my actions, but getting the shittier side of luck with love my entire life, it seems, and then finally getting a chance to prove myself, and you saw how lovely I fucked that up. But, you know. Digging through my ashtray here and finding cigarette bust to put my pipe. This pipe tobacco just ain't cutting it. The combination of cigarette and pipe tobacco is just nice. Okay. I think you missed the point of what I was trying to say. I wasn't saying women are this or that or whatever. How do I put this? Some men like sex a lot, some men don't. Some women like sex a lot, some women don't. Now, I apologize if I came off as a sexist ass in the last couple of videos, because I'm pretty sure I did. Don't worry about fucking bothering to apologize, because you all don't give a shit. Well, if you did don't give a shit, why the fuck you watch my videos? I'm trolling. Oh, God, that's awesome. Now, whether or not Stephanie breaks up with me will be the conclusion of this. Yes, I'm an ass. Some part I felt guilty. Why didn't you just tell it to her face when she was there, Josh? Well, I was going to, but, you know, I didn't think it was the appropriate time, considering it was her birthday and she came all the way to South Dakota to come see me here in Casper. When did you idiots start watching NC videos? Why is this such a surprise to you? For my Jonica Palu Mitchell Winchester comments, ha ha, this nigga. And you act like asshole and mean shit is the person on the first display on YouTube. I mean, you act like you're shocked, like, oh my god, there's a mean person on YouTube. Really? Have you not seen YouTube? Have you not seen the comments? At least I have the balls to show my face and say what I gotta say. I'm not gonna be some pussy ass bitch and troll someone on YouTube. Fuck that. I don't go to the trolls YouTube channels and their videos leave negative, hateful comments, do I? No. What would it accomplish? Absolutely nothing. Oh, it's 6:01 in the morning. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, look at that. I've worked in 4 hours. Fun. And I work at 11:30, but I get there early enough, so I'm not late. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. If I get my fat mouth shut, y'all will still be watching my videos. Y'all will be leaving these comments. Now let's do some more stuff here. Humans need for sex. Google Magic. Okay. Okay, is sex a basic human need? Kef A Mom answers. Okay. Is sex a basic human need? I am not just talking about release, I am talking about the accomplishment, closeness, the desire to feel wanted and loved. Okay, that makes sense because growing up with Asperger's and dealing with the social awkwardness, 98% of women didn't find me very attractive, and I didn't feel desired or loved, and quite frankly, that kind of hurt. Just saying. This is a spin-off of the hermaphrodite question. One poster said that their church feels that, like gay people, they should just not act on their feelings. Okay, I'm not bashing gays, I'm just reading the article here. So many questions, is this even possible? This question is closed. Answer 166 says, this is an answer by BandGeek521. You don't have such an emphasis on sex. He or she even said that he or she is not all about sex at all, or think sex is the only way to have an intimate relationship. But anyone who has had sex within a living relationship, and you're being a mother, and her being a mother, assumes that you have known what it adds to the relationship, what it means for the relationship, and it is not about the physical gratification, but the emotional side, a deeper meaning that is what they were referring to, not the idea of the physical act itself. And to deny that, I'm sorry, is something I cannot support or agree with. There is no possibility of procreation that sets in immediately and irrecoverably apart. Whatever. Disagree greatly there. What about women who cannot conceive, or men who cannot father children? Should they be chaste then too? Should a woman who has had a hysterectomy or who is pregnant already act? Yeah, okay. And this goes on. It's just a debate, and that makes plenty of sense. I get what they're saying. And this also goes back to what I said earlier, a couple of videos ago, that society puts a lot of pressure on young couples to have sex and be intimate and whatever, and and the porn industry too is just as guilty of this, of putting this false advertisement about sex. And the truth of the matter is, it's just sex. And I admit I bought into society's bullshit, and I feel like an ass for doing so. But I can admit to my mistakes. Most people would just keep that skeleton in their closet and not bitch about it on YouTube. Me, I'm like, you know what? I realize I made a mistake, and whatever consequence I have, I'll deal with, I guess. Okay, let's see what else people are saying. Answered by TNM786. She is not just talking about release, she's also talking about the companionship, closeness, and desire to feel wanted and loved. Okay, that goes there. There are other ways to achieve those emotions without sex, but yes, they are a need. Infants who are not touched often grow up with psychological disorders. Preemies who are touched often grow faster. Intimacy is most certainly a need. Sex is another way to achieve intimacy. She would though say that nymphos probably view sex as a need given their addiction to sex, much like the coffee analogy someone mentioned earlier, but this goes beyond a basic need for intimacy. Okay. Many people lie or deceive themselves about how much sex is part of their life. No vow or celibacy prevents erotic dreams, and nocturnal emissions and masturbation is natural. Sex does not require two people, and yet The intimacy act that occurs in every young male is also classified as a sin. See, this debates, it brings up a lot of good topics too, like religion and all that. Whether it's a want or need, sex is strong, intimate human drive. Okay, it's human drive, okay. Um, okay, so this is from a mom. She says she's happy being single right now in her life. She's not at the point where she wants to seek out a relationship and all it would entail. She thinks being close to other humans is a basic human need, not sex. She can get hugs and kisses from her sons and feel loved. So she's a caring mom, obviously. Okay, another that was by Ginger0104, answered by Oakham Maters. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Thanks for posting that, BG. I guess the level of sexuality that OP is talking about would be on the third stage more than the first. As Maslow states, it would be very difficult for one to live a fulfilled life, have a good sense of self and self-esteem if they were stuck on their third rung because they were told they didn't deserve to be sexually fulfilled because of how God made them as possible to live without it, but it's not a life most people would willingly choose. And those who choose it to be celibate do it for a reason completely separate from being told their inane desire or evil. They give it up. They give a lot more than just sex when they give up their life to their God. Okay. So, okay, here's my thoughts. All these questions make sense. Okay, this goes back to a lot of what I said about my a couple of videos ago. The sexual drive in human differs from people to people. Okay, so, but you notice the history of guys just wanting sex and girls feeling cheated and violated and whatever. And the irony in this is I'm part of that bullshit cycle. Let's see. Okay. And then it goes on to celibacy. Celibacy has been historically part of human society, so it's anything but unnatural. On the contrary, this question is about basic needs, our primitive animalistic instincts. Sex is about as primitive, as basic as it gets. Humans create ritual, humans create ceremony, humans created pomp and circumstance, humans created religion, humans created society, humans created culture, nature created sex. Now, humans are very complex in this aspect too. If animals like, say, a rhinoceros could develop the conscious thinking and intellect of a human, you know what I'm saying? Rhinoceroses in nature, you know, they don't stick to one partner per se. You've seen animals that mate multiple times a year to spread their seed to repopulate. So yeah, sex is primitive. It's also human nature to control our instincts. Here we go, more debates. The last one was by Mama K88. Mama K88 also answers the same. Answers again. It's also human nature to control our instincts. No controlling of instincts goes completely against nature. The fact that humans use as such is what separates us from other animals, like I said before. I don't get up at 6 a.m. because my body wants to, but because I need to be at work at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. If it were up to my cat, her food dish would be filled at her every whim, not at 8 p.m. every night when her human, says it is time to fill it, and I have to plan my fluids because at work I can't just take a bathroom break whenever nature calls. If you hadn't eaten for days and someone sets a plate of bacon in front of you as an Orthodox Jew, you'd push through the pangs and keep kosher and deny the bacon. If a dog hadn't eaten for days and someone sets a plate of bacon in front of him, he'd chow down like there was no tomorrow. It's the choice to go against nature that makes you human. Yeah. And Band Geek responds, whether it's Band Geek so she can point it out to you, And this is why I'm no longer engaging you. I was showing you absolutely no attitude, and your responses to everyone is constantly dripping, seething with it. Not just what I quoted, but constantly in regard to everyone. There is this condensation and disdain for everyone who disagrees with you. I wanted to believe better of you, I did, and I have been nothing but sincere and considerate. But I have noticed the shots coming from you lately, and I'm not going to waste my time in convincing someone who makes it obvious how little respect she has for others. If you're incapable of sticking to the issues instead of making things personal like the shots I've noticed here lately and just now using me in a little vendetta with NP, I'm not going to play. I think it's really undignified to treat people the way and I would never show you that kind of disrespect. Classic, man. This isn't just okay. I'll even provide this link in the description box below if you care to browse it at your whims. But even as humans, we develop this conscious thinking of thought that goes beyond animal instincts, and because of that, we perceive right from wrong. Okay. So because of that, we're all justified by right and wrong. We're taught to believe right and wrong. But as humans, that naturistic need to have sex, it happens to the best of us. I made a mistake. I made I cheated on Stephanie, and I feel awful for it. If I didn't feel awful for it, I wouldn't have made Stephanie. Oh, but if you actually cared about it, you wouldn't have done it to begin with. Okay, mistakes happen. No one's perfect, especially me. Okay? I hope that clarifies some things, and if you still think I'm an ass, I'm not going to sit here and try to convince you otherwise, because it'd be pointless, because even the trolling on that website is just back and forth, just petty bullshit, and you know what, we're all caught in these little petty bullshit dramas of ours. You know what I'm saying? We're all caught in these online debates or stupid shit, you know, but see, this is classic. This is just like YouTube. It starts off about a basic human need, a very intellectual conversation for mature young adults, and then it proceeds into a debate over religion and religious needs, and then it goes into, well, you're being an ass, so I'm not going to put up with your shit, basically, and that's just, they miss the point just completely, okay? Damn, it's cached. Oh well. So hopefully that clarifies things up, you know, I don't, ugh. And people act like you're high and mighty and above me because I made a mistake. Well, the truth is, you're no more perfect than I am. You know what I'm saying? No one's perfect, okay? So sit there and act like you're better than me because I made a mistake, and I have the balls to admit it on YouTube and be like, hey, I fucked up. I made a mistake. I want to try to fix it. Okay? Shows I have more character than you do, despite all the comments you want to make out. I'm a sexist ass and blah 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 blah. Until this is King Cobra JFS from the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.